All right, today we're going to talk a little bit about Chapter 5. And before you really get started, as I always say, read, of course, the Chapter 5 in your textbook, because it's real important. When you look at that textbook, of course, we're talking about fire and smoke resistant assemblies. And then you're going to end up having to look up a few tables, but those tables are going to be in Chapter 7, 5, and 10. And then there's a few vocabulary words. Now, in order to get a full understanding, I am going to give you in this little video, in this PowerPoint, so you can download the PowerPoint, I would look up every vocabulary word and make sure you have a complete understanding of that. Okay, vocabulary. Make sure you know the difference between passive systems and active systems. And then there are certain standards that you need to be aware of that are related to interiors, which is the NFPA 80, 92, 105, 204, 221, 252, 257, 259, 270, 288, 55, and NFPA 703. So I want you to look up those so that you understand. Understand what a standard is. And then I want you to know what a performance code is. I want you to look up and define what a parapet wall is, what a party wall is, what tenant separation means, and then vertical shaft enclosures, stairways, horizontal exits, areas of refuge, which is to fend in place. And yes, a lot of these we used in the last chapter, but make sure you have a defined definition of what those are. What is a corridor? Which, we talked about it being a hallway. Exit access corridor. And then understand how smoke travels and look at smoke compartments. You're going to learn a little bit about, what rated door assemblies. What does it mean by a door assemblies? And then typical label for a fire-rated door assembly, a fire window assembly, a rated glazing and frames. What is glazing? Because I want you to understand what that term means. And then there are a lot of things that goes with the glazing. Wire glass, tempered glass, glass block, clear ceramics, laminated glass, transparent wall units, frames for rated glazing. All of those are a part that you need to understand. What does it mean through penetration? What does it mean fire stop, smoke stop, fire blocks, draft stops, damper? What is a damper? What is a fire damper? And then, infinitely, these are other things. Rated assemblies required in test. Now, these are a whole list from firewalls, rated wall and floor ceiling assemblies, rated door closures. Now, when we talk about assemblies, that's all the components that make up a wall, or all the components that make up a floor. Floor fire doors, ceiling access doors, fire windows and shutters, wire glass, glass block, fire rated glass, glass block, fire rated glazing, fire stops, rated dampers for fire, smoke, and ceiling. Know what tests that you have to have for openings for through penetration protectives. And know what UL means. What does that mean? And where do you see it? A lot of times you'll see it on a lamp that you buy. Then I want you to open the IBC code book. If you haven't, then I want you to do that. And I want you to mark these particular, or tab them, and put outside of those, of course, what the tables are. Look up table 706.4, table 707.3.10, table 508.4, table 509, 118.1, 17.3, 716.4, and 716.6. So do that, and then read all that, read the chapter, and then we'll begin this session.